All right, what's up, everybody? So, very quickly, this is current me speaking. Now, this initial video was recorded a while ago, and unfortunately, I was not able to get back into that same save just so I could like redo the whole thing over. But this is a much easier way of doing it, seeing as how it was really only a few that I found at the time of doing this. But in this entire video, right, I'm going to show you guys how to find all of the arcane chest locations that I believe are here in the game, as well as showing you how to do some of the puzzles and mysteries that are required to make them available for you to actually use. Now, there are two of them that I did come across that I believe I did not put in this video. I know I did not put in this video. One of them is like pretty simple and it's pretty easy. It's the first chest that you come across when you complete the first moon trial. That's pretty simple. But the second one is specifically located where the fourth trial is. So we're gonna go back to the Garden of Envy, and we're going to go all the way back here to the trial statue, to the shrine. Now, if your screen doesn't look like mine, there should be a statue there, but it should be filled with cracks. Now, using Set's power to break his statue should cause this chest to appear in this location, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's really the only two that I go over in this video that I missed. I believe I went over this one way back in the cave. Yeah, I believe that's all of them. So with that being said, I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the video from Past Greek. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I will catch y'all later. Deuces. What's up, everyone? I hope you all are having a very blessed and wonderful day, and if not, I do pray and hope that it gets better. I would like to say thank you for stopping back by the channel and checking out today's video, because it means a lot to me and I very truly much appreciate it. So by the time you guys see this video, I'm pretty sure that you might have come across a few arcane chests, like a few, right? And if you're like me, you might be curious just to where every one of these chests might actually be. Well, that's what this video is. I'm going to be showing you where each and every arcane chest is that I was able to find. I believe this is all of them. We're going to be heading over to each one of them specifically, and I'm going to get the most difficult ones out of the way, which would be the one right here outside of the Abbey, and then the ones over here in the Standing Stones area. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Now, just like when you first get to the Abbey, right, there's already going to be two arcane chests here. There's going to be one here in the common room. There's one way back there in between the barracks and your room, and then there's a purple one that is here in the library. Now, if we head out of the war room and we head over to these 4 moon statues, right? So in order to get this legendary chest here, they're going to need to find and pray to all 4 of these statues. Once they are lit up, they will activate, and then you will be able to find the chest in this location. There's also a chest over here in the corner, just so you guys can see where that one is at. Now, I do need to point out that some of these chests are hidden behind very specific things, or they might be in some places that you can't reach. In order to get to every single chest, you're going to need all 4 words of power. If you don't have them, you're not going to be able to get all of them, just so you know. So if you don't have all of them, you can always come back to this video later when you do, or if you've already managed to power through the game, then you should be just fine. Now, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to head to the first statue location, which is right here in this area, right here in this area next to Valley of the Winds. So we're going to teleport over to this area, right? I'm going the right way. So we're going to go backwards across. So we're going to bust a right from crossing that bridge. As you can see, it is literally right across from where you have to do the second trial for the word of power. You just come up to the statue, you pray to it, boom, it's going to light up. That's the first location. Now, the second location is going to be back towards the Abbey in this area right here. So we are going to teleport We are going to teleport. And we are going to go out towards the grotto. And then that statue, the second statue, would be right here. So just walk up to it, pray to it, boom. That's the second one done. The third one is going to be all the way up next to the Everflowing Glade. Now what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to take, let's see, which direction is it again? Sorry. You're gonna want to do a full 180 and go down this way. And the statue should be right here to your left. And then boom. Here's the spot where it's at, like right there, up against the wall. Pray to it. That's the third statue. And then the fourth one would be all the way towards the back of Lilith's garden. So I believe we actually have to go down there for this one too. So we're gonna go over here. Once you get to Lilith's garden, you're gonna go underneath the bridge right here. Head straight back into Devil's Den, and the statue would be, no, I feel like it's behind me. Okay, the statue is here. The statue is here. I know the statue is here. I'm bugging out a little bit. I know it is here. Here we go. I found it. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so it is right here. There we go. So here's the fourth statue. And then once you have gotten that out the way, all four statues should be unlocked at the back. Yeah, they should be unlocked back over at the Abbey. And just so you can see, there's a purple chest here in this location as well. This is like the furthest one away from everything else. Now, before we get to go to everything else, we're gonna go to Standing Stones, and we're gonna get these main three out of the way because this is the last remaining puzzle. You're gonna want to use Reveal to activate this altar as a whole, to activate the puzzle. Now, once the puzzle was activated, you're gonna have to hit these rocks in the correct sequence 3 different times to get all 3 different chests. And lucky for you, there's kind of bulletin boards in 3 distinct places that will give you the orders you need in order to unlock these chests. So the first one is going to be all the way back at the Abbey. We're gonna go back to the chapel. Now, I mentioned this in a previous video of mine that this board right here was going to be very important for a specific reason. This is why. So you come back to the chapel. This is the board that you need. The first one you're going to come across. Memorize these symbols. You put those in, and then you're going to get the first crate. Now we're going to go ahead and go to Agatha's cottage, because this is where the second board will be located. Right here on the wall. And as you can see, there's also a chest in the house as well. 5 symbols again, this time in a different order. Put those in, you get the second chest. And then we're gonna go to Lilith's garden. Now this one specifically, you're going to need the break power to get into. Otherwise, you won't be able to get, like, it's gone for me, but there's gonna be a door here that's gonna stop you from getting in. You're gonna need Set's power to get through. So once you're in, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna climb down all the way on this back wall. Will be the third board. Now, once you have that, you will have all 3 symbols, and you will be able to have all 3 chests in the Standing Stones area. So with that being said, we are now going to go over every other chest and all of these other various locations. So we're going to go over to Agatha's altar first, because there's 2 here. There's a common chest and a rare chest in this area. There's the common chest, and the rare chest should actually be back on this island, if I'm correct. Yes, it is. So it would be right here. We can go ahead and open it. I got more than enough keys. Then you have the havens, and also there should be a tarot card sitting right there if you didn't collect it. So another thing that I did forget to mention earlier, I do apologize for it. So the way that the Arcane Chest will work, actually, the chests will tend to open periodically. right? All of these chests will open periodically. So every time you check back, so if you check back like every day, 2 days or 3 days or whatever, the chest might just be closed again and you'll be able to open it up and get different rewards. So it says there's a chest right here. Am I in the wrong spot? It might be inside. I don't know, it's weird. Hold on. Okay, it says there's a chest right here, but it might be like a glitch kind of. So we're just gonna go ahead and leave that for now. But moving over to Hunter's Folly. So there is a rare chest all the way here in the back. You have that done. Also, these little stone pillars, these little stone tabs that you see on the ground. So activate it. So whenever you see these stone platforms, it's gonna have the reveal symbol on it. If you use the reveal symbol on it, it will grant you an arcane key, which will give you the ability to open up more arcane chests. So there's a legendary chest and a common chest directly in front of us. I believe we've already seen that common chest, so we're gonna go and look at the legendary chest that should be to the right of us. Yeah, okay, yeah, so we've already seen that common chest. The legendary chest should be right in this area, I believe. Yes, right over there. So we're gonna come down here and we're going to come in here. So this is also where you find another tarot card location. Now this chest for you will also be hidden, simply just because it's like it's a puzzle in this area that you have to complete, and I can show you how. Oh, we got a card, Blessed Relic, applied to vulnerable to all Lilin. So in order to complete this puzzle, when you do get to this area, this grave site will be dug up and there will be bones missing. All you have to do is come over to this sacrificing station right here, pop reveal, the bones will appear for you, you place them back in the grave, and then you will get that legendary chest as a reward. So there are no more chests over in this area besides this blue one here next to Blood Gate, so we can go and look at that one just so you guys can see exactly where it's at. I'm probably going to be opening the map a lot on this one, purely just because like I get turned around very easily, so please bear with me in that regard. So when you come up here, this is going to be a blue arcane chest right here. Boom, that is done. Now moving over to another area, there's going to be another blue chest all the way over here to the far right by Blood Gate. So we're gonna look at that. Boom, here's the blue chest for you. So that's that location. Now we're gonna go up to Shaw's Church. So there are a total of 3 different chests in this location. We have a rare, an epic, and a common. Now, if I'm right, I believe the rare one is actually, yeah, the rare one is right here. The epic one should be behind the church, so you're actually gonna have to go through in order to get there. You're gonna head through the church, you're gonna bust this left, and boom, the purple chest will be there, and the white chest will be on the path leaving out from the church. So as you come up here, you bust this right next to this haven area, and boom, there's the white chest for you. Now we're gonna go back to the Everflowing Glade so we can get this purple chest, which is, as you know, I'm going the wrong way because I want to get the one back here first before we go up there, because I know there's quite a few up there actually. No, I'm still going the wrong way. How? Go ahead. Okay. Okay. Yep. Am I going the right way? Okay, yeah, I'm going the right way. I had to take this right. So you go down this path here, and the chest should be, I passed it. Here we go, right back here. If you do pull up to this area and you come across a door that has the cracks in it, just use break. and then that will allow you to open it, and then you can get back here and get to the chest. So also keep in mind, because I do want to point this out, because if you haven't already seen my video going over the words of power, so there are essentially two different types of doors in this game that you can open. Any type of doors that have like major cracks in it, or like rock and boulder formations that kind of looks like a landslide, you're gonna need the set power to break. But if it's anything like a solid door or just like a solid barrier, you're gonna want to use the open power to get through, essentially. So now we are going to actually head back up, and we are going to head over here, because I know there is definitely a chest in this area. So we're gonna come right over here. Now there goes that legendary chest, but in order to get around to it, yeah, so there's a rare chest here. That legendary chest we do have to go around for. You see, you clearly can't go that way. You're gonna come back to the altar station, right? Now behind this statue is going to be another door. If you don't already have set, you're gonna break that down. You're going to run all the way back here, and you will be able to get this legendary chest. Now, just not, my memory isn't all that good, so if I'm right, this chest may be covered in like green vines, which is basically corruption. So if you have the green power, you're just gonna want to purify that, and then that will open up the chest for you. Well, it will clear it so you can pick it up. Hey, I got Great Hulk. Okay, cool. Select a hero to taunt all enemies in an area. Okay, that's great. So now, so we have the purple and the gold chests that are up here. There are technically 4 chests in this area, but it's kind of like, it's like at a lower and upper level, because we are technically below Agatha's cottage. So there's a legendary chest and a rare chest down here in the caves. But if we go up to Agatha's cottage, there should be a rare chest and a legendary chest up here. So there goes the legendary chest, and there goes the rare chest, which is it in the house? It might actually be in the house. Yes, okay, so it's in the house. Now coming back very quickly, because I just realized something. So this is another one of those puzzles. Now for me, the legendary chest is right here, but for you it might not be. So in some of these areas, right, when you have like this green statue around, this green statue insinuates that there's something hidden in this area that you're gonna have to make an offering to in order to reveal it. So simply just find the green statue. If I'm right, use either open or your reveal word of power, and that should show you the location of whatever it is that's currently hidden in the area. So it would be the chest for this one, and it's going to be the same for wherever you pull up and you see this green statue. So that area is clear. Now we're gonna head over back to Everflowing Glade. There's only one chest in the cemetery, and then the rest will be heading over into Lilith's garden actually. So you pull up in the cemetery, you have your common chest right there. Also, as you do progress in the game, you will eventually gain the upgrades to the point as to where you can open common and rare chests for free. So it would only be epic and legendary chests that you have to pay to open. So we are now in the Garden of Envy. There was a purple chest back there actually that we missed. So let's go ahead and go back. So coming up this path right here, we're gonna move right, and then boom, there's going to be a chest next to this well. If I'm right, because again, it's been a minute since I looked here, this well might be covered in something. It might be covered in corruption vines. If it is, just use purify, or best case scenario, just use reveal. But one of these should do what you needed to do in order to show you the chest location. So now we're gonna head down into the Garden of Eden. Sorry, Envy, not the Garden of Eden. I messed up. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, so there's a purple chest right here. as you make your way into the garden. There's a blue chest right here. From right there was, yeah, so yeah, this should be at least blue chests in this area specific. So there are 2 blue chests right across from one another. There's another one right in this area right here in the mini graveyard. And then there are 3. We're gonna go, actually no, we can go look at this one first. So we're gonna go down this way. Actually, am I going the right way? I am. And it's gonna be to my left. So we're gonna bust this left up this path right here in Misty Moors. Now, when you're gonna run into this statue, I forget exactly which word of power triggered it, but one of your words of power should trigger this statue and make the chest appear. And if I'm right, I believe it's reveal. Like 9 times out of 10, it's normally gonna be reveal that's going to trigger like all hidden items. So when in doubt, just use reveal. So now that we've shown that one, we're gonna go ahead and go up to the garden because I think there's what 2 to 3 chests up here. Actually, yeah. So there's 3 in the garden. We have a blue chest there. It seems like the legendary one is actually on the outside of the garden. I mean, I might be tripping. Hold on. Okay, yeah, so that one's clearly in the basement. This one... Okay, so I'm looking in the direction of it. I'm looking in the direction of it, but I do not see it. So it might actually be underground then. So, okay, so we're gonna go down here. Oh, okay, yeah, no, I was right. Okay, so they are both down here. Both legendary chests. Actually, you know what? No, I lied. I take that back. It's okay, so this might be a glitch on their part actually, because there are 2 legendary chests down here, but I only see 1 icon on the map. There's another icon for a legendary chest up here, but there's not one up here on the surface. So the second one might actually be the one that's in the basement, because I'm standing in the exact spot that I'm supposed to be in for the chest, but I don't see it. Like, hold up, if I go back this way. Yeah, like I'm literally standing, I should be like right on it, but I'm not. So more than likely it's the second chest in the basement. Sorry about the confusion. So I've already shown you guys this chest. Oh, that one. We have to go and show you that one. I believe that's in the cave. So we have to find the way back down. So that's going to be in the cave where you need to go to collect one of the fragments to rebuild the moon, the 4th moon seal. So this one right here. When you pull up right here, there should not be a chest for you, but the statue, you pop reveal, boom, the chest should appear for you. And that is all of the chests for Shaw's Church, Agatha's Cottage, Everflowing Glade, Garden of Envy. Actually, I think that's all of it. We can do a quick little run through Misty Moor. Although I don't believe that there's any other chest here. Cause again, trust me, when I tell you I've been searching top to bottom, I mean that wholeheartedly. So, but even still, like even I can miss something. So if you guys do find something that I myself didn't catch, please let me know down in the comments below. But I actually believe that's all of the Arcane Chest locations. So again, just as a reminder, the Arcane Chests do reset periodically. So if you open one, give it a few days and then you can come back and check on it, and you can open it again to see you know, what rewards you get. Like me, you might get an ability card, you might get some currency, you're definitely gonna get like some cosmetics and so on and so forth. Like it'll be good, right? Good, fun times, good stuff. And with all that being said, that's going to bring us to the end of the video. I hope that this has been very informative for you. I hope that this has been able to help you. If it did, please let me know down in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed the video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and smack that notifications bell so that you won't ever miss out on any of my future Midnight Suns related content. And I will catch you all in the moonlight. Peace.